Wichita Town. Starring Jody Mcrea.
Before I took on a star for the town of Wichita, I used to have a rule I tried to follow. Namely, that what people do is mostly their own business. Well, everything considered in a place like this and with a job like mine, it's still a pretty good idea. So you'll understand when I tell you that this story is personal to my deputy, Ben Matheson. And I never asked too much about the hows and whys. It started with a man named Gant who drifted into town just looking. And with the man Gant was looking for.
Howdy.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man might have come this way. Name of Frank Matheson.
Frank Matheson?
You know him, Marshal?
No, I can't say that I do. What do you want with him?
Just trying to locate him, that's all. I guess that ought to do it.
Thanks, man.
Mike, what do you want me to do with that crazy cowboy you locked up?
Hold him till he gets sober if he doesn't bust the jail down.
Hey, who's the gun you were talking to?
I don't know. He was looking for your father.
I got no father. Picture out there, will you? I guess you're about sober enough to turn loose. You'd fill up on that stuff, Walter, or when you feel a thirst coming on, you wouldn't be in here in the first place. Says who? Take the pledge, we could all get an extra month off around here. Can I help you?
Is the marshal here?
No, not right now. I'm his deputy, if that'll do.
Well, I'm looking for a Ben Matheson.
I'm Ben.
You? Well, you sure growed up nice. I'm your father, Ben.
I remember you.
Sure you do. 12 years. That ain't so long, is it? Look at you. Deputy and all. Why, the last time we seen each other, you was only that high.
What'd you come here for?
Well, I got a son, boy. I got you. I come to see you.
You got no son. I asked, what do you want here?
I know you've got a reason to grudge me.
I don't grudge you. I just pretend you never were.
Well, I was, and I am. And that's a fact. I taught you to believe in facts.
All you ever believed in was a whiskey jug.
Well, there's always two sides to a thing, Ben.
You cleared out of here 12 years ago, like I never existed. Now, what's the other side to that?
This place. Just this place, that's all, after your mother died. Well, I didn't do bad for you. I left you with the Hollisters. They said they'd take care of you.
They did. They were like folks to me.
What's the harm?
You still don't know, do you?
Maybe you figure I forgot all about you, but I tell you, boy, there was hardly a day, no, not a day I didn't think of you. How after I made my stake, I'd bring you out to San Francisco. That's what I wanted. Only not something never did turn out.
Maybe that's why you never wrote.
Well, I was just waiting for good news, Ben, that's all.
Look, I don't want to argue with you.
I didn't come to that.
I don't want to argue. You and me, we've been nothing to each other. And here now, looking at each other, we're less than nothing. Now, I'm asking you again, what did you come here for?
All right, Ben. After I left, I never did do anything for you, that's true. But before that, I took care of you, fed you, and bought you clothes. Maybe all that's worth $10 now.
That's all you want? $10?
That's all, to even us out.
You got yourself a deal.
Thanks.
A friend of yours was looking for you.
A stranger?
I never saw him before.
Riding a fancy saddle?
I didn't get that close.
I know him.
Hop in, Ben boy. Been waiting long?
Go on, George. I'm not going today.
You ain't going?
I got some business.
Well, you said we'd do some fishing, Ben.
I'm busy. Stop leaning on me.
Well, what's eating you, anyway?
Look, you go ahead. Find somebody else, huh? Have a good time?
Frank Matheson. Well, I'll be.
How are you, Sutton?
What you doing back in Wichita? Come to see Ben?
Oh, I come to buy a gun from you. Best I can get for $10.
Can't give you much of a shooter for that.
Well, it doesn't have to be much.
What do you want it for?
Shooting. Don't have to last forever.
Well, I don't carry a cheap product, you know.
Come on now, Art, you got something tucked away somewhere you can't get rid of?
Well, I got an old 44 here. Took it on trade a couple of years ago. Can't guarantee its accuracy, you know.
Well, that'll make us even. I can't guarantee mine either.
You seen Ben yet?
Yeah, I'll need some bullets, too.
I'll throw in some shells.
I haven't heard the name of Frank Matheson in near a dozen years.
Then he used to live around Wichita.
Farmed around here before there really was a Wichita. You a friend of his?
I got sort of an important present for him, ma'am. I wonder if he'd have any kinfolk nearby.
Sure has. Got a fine boy, name of Ben.
Ben. You tell me about Ben.
Well, he's a tall one, and he's Mike Dunbar's deputy marshal.
Is that a fact?
Ben, I'm all right now. Honest I am. Ben, I'm sober. Ben, are you going to let me out? Ben? Ben? Attaboy, Ben. Yes, sir. I'm all right now. Yes, I am, Ben. I hate to put you to all this trouble, you know. Hey, place kind of feels like home, but I know you'd like to clean it up. I'll get right out of your way. I sure am sorry for getting you in trouble. Was it rough? Go on, beat it. I just can't understand what comes over me when I start drinking. All I know is I get to feeling mean as sin. But I'll beat it one of these days and, hey, what happened to your cheek care? Go on home, Wally. Your horse is over at the livery stable. I sure will, Ben. And I give you my word, you won't have no more trouble with me. And next time I feel a spell coming on, I'm going to walk right back in the lockup by myself, man. That's what I'm going to do. All right, now beat it. I sure will, Ben. Thank you very much. And by myself, beat it. Ben, I will, yes.
I guess you know your pa's in town.
I know.
Well, I'm worried about him, Ben. He just bought a gun from me. An old 44 with a pitted barrel.
What for?
Well, I don't know what for. But it was the way he acted, like he was going to use it soon.
You sure?
Ben, he sounded like a man going to his own funeral.
Well, where is he now?
Over at the Good Luck